Okay, welcome to video homework number 1 on substitution. So I've got 3 reactions written here on the board that are substitution reactions. I'm going to ask you to work them. So work the first one, hit pause, work the first one, predict the product, so what is the substitution product, and tell me if it's an SN2 or an SN1 reaction. So all 3 of these are substitution reactions. Go ahead and tell me which one is SN2, which ones are SN1, and draw the product. So just do the first one first, hit pause, work the first one in black, and then come back and I'll work through it, then you can do the others. Okay, alright, so if you're back, first thing to do is identify the leaving group and the nucleophile. So you've got a chloride. We've got 2 things then written over the reaction area. You're going to see a lot of reactions written this way. So this is basically saying benzyl chloride plus these things. So you're probably used to seeing reactions as A plus B with just an arrow. In organic chemistry, we're going to write reactions where the reagents are above and below the arrow. There's no special arrangements. I could have written ethanol on top and sodium methoxide on bottom. I could have said benzyl chloride plus sodium methoxide with just ethanol. Ethanol turns out to be the solvent. The reagent is sodium methoxide. So again, you want to identify sodium as +1. That's going to make the methoxide a -1. Ethanol is neutral, right? That's a covalent bond, not an ionic bond. And so the strongest base, that is the best nucleophile in the mixture, is sodium methoxide. So that's going to be what drives the reaction. We've got a primary benzyl chloride. That's a good reagent for either SN2 or SN1. The benzyl cation is pretty stable. Benzyl chloride, or chloride's a good leaving group. But you have a good nucleophile. So if you'll work through that flow chart that we talked about in class, ethoxide is a strong base and a good nucleophile. And therefore, you're only going to see SN2 and E2 chemistry. You can't do E2 here. There's no beta protons. So this is going to be an SN2 reaction with ethoxide displacing chloride. So you get an ethyl ether and you get sodium chloride as a byproduct. Ethanol, again, is just a solvent. That's what sort of supports all the reagents. Alright, so that's video homework number 2. I'm going to go make another video for the red one and the green one. That'll be video 2, homework 2 and 3 in substitution. So go ahead and watch those now.